Today I'm going to be showing y'all a quick and easy version of Louisiana red beans and rice. I'm actually going to be making a pretty large serving because I'm going to freeze about half of it. It freezes really well and it'll be a great meal for us to pull out of the freezer after this baby comes, just for a quick and easy dinner. The first step to making red beans and rice is to soak your beans. So I've got a bowl here. I've got a pound of red kidney beans. I like to use this brand. It's easy to find in Louisiana. I don't know about other places, but we're going to pour this into this bowl, cover it in water. You want to put a good amount of water in here because the beans are going to absorb the water, and you want to make sure they have plenty to absorb. So you see, I probably have, I don't know, 2 inches of water on top of the beans. So we're going to let these sit on the counter overnight, and we'll be back tomorrow. So we've got all of our ingredients out, ready to go. I'm going to start by chopping up this sausage. If I can open it. This is a jalapeno sausage, but you can use whatever you want. I'm going to go ahead and start getting my Dutch oven hot. I'm going to put this on medium-high heat and put about a tablespoon of vegetable oil in there. All right, so we're going to throw all of this into the pot and get it sizzling. It's okay if your pot's not completely warmed up yet. Now we're going to dice this onion. Like I said at the beginning of the video, this is a quick and easy version of red beans and rice. There are definitely longer ways to do this, where you would do each of these things in individual steps and take things out of the pot and put things back in the pot. But we think this version tastes really good, and I like quick and easy in one pan to clean up. All right, so now we're going to put this onion in here with the sausage and just let it all cook together. And you're going to want to stir this around, keep it from sticking to the bottom. And just let this kind of all cook down and cook together. While our sausage is cooking down, we're going to go ahead and drain our beans. So these are the beans from yesterday that I soaked. As you can see, they have swollen up quite a bit. I actually ended up going back and adding about another inch of water last night when I noticed they had absorbed most of the water. So you may want to add about 3 inches to the top of your beans. So we're going to drain those. We're also going to get our tomatoes ready to go in this mixture. So I don't want chunks of tomato in my red beans and rice. That's just not something I enjoy. So I'm going to put this can of stewed tomatoes. And this is the one I use. Really like this one. I'm going to put it in here and blend it up. That's really all it takes. You just don't want big chunks in there. So that's smooth now. We're going to keep stirring this. You really want that sausage to release some of the greasiness. So it's going to give your beans a really good flavor. All right, it's been about 10 minutes of that cooking. As you can see, I switched pots. I normally cook it in that Dutch oven, but I completely forgot that I'm doing about twice as much as I normally do, so it probably wouldn't have fit in there. So, only thing that's changed is the pot. I'm going to go ahead and add about a tablespoon of minced garlic. Maybe a little more. We're going to stir that around. You can see in here things have gotten really cooked down. There's quite a bit of greasiness at the bottom, and that's what you want to see. Stir that garlic around, let it get mixed in. And now we are going to add our beans back. So this is a pound of red kidney beans. And this could feed a crowd. So unless you're feeding a lot of people, I would do about half of that. I'm just going to kind of mix those in. We're going to cover this bean and sausage mixture with some chicken broth. It's just regular, great value chicken broth. All right, those are mostly covered. Now we're going to add our tomato sauce in. And we're going to start seasoning. So this is just regular chili powder. I don't know how much I put in here, probably 2 tablespoons. We're going to add just a sprinkle of basil. And 2 bay leaves. that a good stir. And now we are going to just let this simmer on low, and we're going to cover it for a couple of hours. So come back and check on it every 20 or 30 minutes. Make sure that the liquid hasn't cooked out, but it's pretty low maintenance. You can also do this in a crock pot if you want. The key, though, is to make sure that liquid doesn't cook out. So you definitely want to check on it. We're going to let that sit, and we'll be back to give you an update of what it looks like. All right, it's been about 2 hours. This was going at a much harder simmer for most of that 2 hours, but I turned it down probably about 20 minutes ago because the beans were getting soft. But this is what it should be looking like. I took a bean out a minute ago and they are very soft. So that's the consistency you're going for. And I'll show y'all what it looks like once I get the rice and cornbread ready. This is smelling good, and I taste tested it, and it is tasting real good.